Hello friends, this is Jasu Bakuhatsu, and this time I think this is the day that I'm going to be finishing La-Mulana. Things didn't go so well last time. I had a pretty bad time with the previous boss fight, and yeah, I ended up getting hopelessly lost and failed to make any progress whatsoever when I did my last cutaway there, and yeah, kind of ran out of time and had to be elsewhere. But so, okay, I've looked around in a lot of places and kind of gave up as far as the location of the next Elder, or the next Sage, and it's probably a good thing I did that, because again, it seems like this is happening so often these days. Just another stupidly hidden thing that I would have probably never ever found on my own, so it's on this screen here. So how do you get it? Well, I noted before that this block here seems kind of suspicious, but it doesn't make any indication when you hit it, so it's obviously nothing there, right? Well, is there anything else suspicious on this screen? No. But if you hit this invisible switch over here that is not... like, there's nothing suspicious over there, there's no clue or visual indicator or anything whatsoever to sort of lead you into wanting to jump there, but nevertheless, absolutely need to step on this weird little invisible thing here in order to finish the game, which, or presumably at least, assuming that this guy even has any kind of useful clue. So, anyways, I don't know, things seem to be kind of going downhill here at the end of the game, which is a bit disappointing. I was really hoping to leave this one on a high note. The Sage of Power, maybe he'll have an item for us. Something, I don't know, something to perk up my spirits, because man... Okay, we knew this much already. Final red light. I'm actually going to write that down, just in case. Just final red light, bring forth true form. Actually, yeah, final red light is fine enough. Final red light, true form, yeah, good enough. Maybe it'll be something, maybe it won't, but these sages seem to be disappearing after I talk to them, so... just conquered these ruins, I believe I have. Got all the 8 bosses, I am the Mac of these ruins. That's another word I learned only recently. Okay. Yep, I am pretty badass at that. Sealed off 4 paths. Find Phobos, okay, so I've met Phobos and Giltorio before, I'm pretty sure, because yeah, this is the 4th Sage. Or, is it the 4th? There was the one in the Moon Temple, one in the Spring of the Sky, and the one in the Dimensional Corridor. So yeah, this is the 4th one. I don't know, maybe if I have to meet those guys again. I'm just gonna double check that. I'm pretty sure that their doors disappeared after I talked to them, but there's an easy way to check that out. Yeah, we can just go to Area 4 and see if there's a Sage here. So I've been checking out my inventory and comparing it to some of the items in the manual. This almost definitely isn't going to end up being a 100% clear at this point. There are some items I've seen in the manual that, frankly, I don't know, I just don't know where to look for items anymore. And it seems that there is some pretty stupidly hidden stuff in this game. Like, there's a body armor that's listed in the manual, and yeah, there used to be a door here, and now it's not here. So, okay, so I have one other lead to sort of go on. What was it? Oh, shoot, anyways, yeah, body armor, which apparently reduces the damage you take. That I haven't seen any trace of that anywhere. So, yeah, that would be one of our... So, yeah, we've got 3 missing slots there up top. One is body armor, one is the scripture, which I saw in a shop somewhere. It just increases your rate of experience gain. And, yeah, I don't really care too much about that. I forget what the 3rd one was, but it seemed useless too. And apparently, so one of these slots is for the Ankh gem. I don't know what the other is for, but yeah, that's... Or it could be that just a blank spot, maybe, who knows. I mean, I'm pretty sure the gun is like the most... It says in the manual that the gun is like the ultimate killing machine, and yeah, actually, these are all of the weapons and sub-weapons that are listed in the manuals, so I don't know that there is going to be another one that we're going to find. Anyways, so there is I have another sort of lead to go on. There's another clue. Yeah, I went back through pretty much. I scoured the map of pretty much the entire game in every area, front end, backside, and checked out all the tablets and wrote down anything that was sort of unresolved that I had forgotten about. And there was one thing to do with invisible enemies. Or actually, yeah, this is right. And I want to go to Area 4. Or no, I want to go to Area 6. Because, yeah, there was a clue that had to do with invisible enemies and how even if you stop time, they can't be seen. And I noticed, like, the time stopper had nothing to do with the invisible enemies in the Goddess Tower. You just got the Eye of Truth to reveal those. But then there were those, yeah, those invisible dudes in the Tower of Ruin that I had been complaining about earlier. And, yeah, those guys I haven't found any way to reveal them yet. So, yeah, time stopper seems like it would do that, which, seems like a useless bit of trivia, but then there is another clue that I don't have in front of me now, but something to the effect of if you defeat the invisible enemy, then you get the Medicine of Life. And based on what I'm hearing from I think it was one of the sages who said that you need the Medicine of Life to awaken the Mother, so that could end up being an essential component. Although it also, come to think of it, I think the elders said that I needed to do something with the fairies, or the... Yeah, those 3 fairy things in the Tower of Ruin. Anyways, yeah, I believe there were invisible enemies in that area, and sort of the direction I'm going, that alternate path to that little upside-down pyramid. So, yeah, that's where I'm heading right now. Kind of disappointing that I've had to look up so much stuff lately, and oops, I stopped. Or actually, this is good. Yeah, it's good that he stopped there at least. But yeah, it's kind of disappointing that I'm having to look up all this stuff at the end. And yeah, pretty much every time I felt kind of justified after seeing sort of where the path forward has been. It's like both times I went online to look up things, it ended up being, yeah, just something completely stupid that I could have never, basically would have never found on my own. Kind of a shame that that's happened, and it sort of goes to what I've been talking about earlier about sort of having faith in the game to not do stupid shit like that, and sort of expecting that you'll be able to get through, you know, on your wits alone, that the game will not be too stupid and obtuse for a reasonable person to figure out. And yeah, the first time they sort of violate that contract, then yeah, basically the very first time, it basically kind of causes you to lose faith in the game and sort of expect, oh, if I can't figure out where to go forward, maybe no amount of thought will help that, and I just need to look things up because this game does stupid things sometimes. And that's kind of what's happening now. I was a lot quicker to look up the way forward this time than I was... No, I just want to double check that... Okay, so there are the invisible dudes here. I think I want the axe. Okay. Oh, and I gotta get... Oh, damn. Man, these guys are quick. Oh, come on, if I don't get one... Shit! Okay, we're gonna sit here for 3 minutes then, until... I don't know, are we? I think I am, actually. Maybe the sword next time, but... This is another mechanic I hate about this game, and yeah... yeah, this is gonna be another video where I complain about things a lot. Sorry, but that's, again, kind of just what's on my mind. Yeah, I really hate this time-stopping mechanic where I just wait for 3 minutes. Oh wait, did I kill one there? Maybe I don't... Okay, maybe it's not so bad. Maybe I don't need to see them to kill them. So yeah, I think... Okay, I'm just gonna keep swinging here until my time stop is refilled. And, yeah, if anything happens, I'll let you guys know. Oh! I was curious about that, and I decided to try it out. So, okay, I got knocked off the top with those invisible enemies there. So, I don't know if I just thought of this myself or not, but I've been sort of wondering how to cast spells. Because, you know, I have to... there's been a few clues saying that, yeah, you have to cast the birth and life spells, and you have to chant mantras and stuff, and I know that the item to do that, the item to do both of those things, is the Magatama, and, it's just, yeah, one of the things that I thought might be the way to do that, to cast your different spells, is to, because, yeah, we've been getting, like, a bunch of different words. Like, we've got a birth spell, a life spell, or a birth spell, death spell, and then apparently we'll have to chant, Marduk at some point. So, sort of I think what might have been a guess and might not have been was I thought maybe if you just spell out the words on the keyboard, like using the letter keys. Now that seems, I don't know why I suddenly thought of that, and it seems like so just weird and obscure that I'm not sure that I thought of it myself, and I might have just picked it up at some point in my miscellaneous readings of La-Mulana. I don't know. Like, I don't know what made me think that. It's like something that was kind of in the back of my mind. So yeah, just type in death here is what happened there, just to be clear. So yeah, type in death, and then that kills that thing, because it said to cast the death spell. I don't know, I haven't seen a clue in the... unless maybe I saw a clue at some point. It's like, I don't know, that just... Like, while I was thinking about this game off camera and, like, not playing it... Okay, so or maybe it was life? Okay, yeah, that worked. So yeah, type in birth. Apparently you have to type in it a little bit slowly. And yeah, so according to the tablets, that's the medicine of life. So yeah, maybe I read a clue at some point, like maybe even before I picked up this, or maybe it was a tablet clue that I just forgot, and maybe it's something I read online and just also forgot. Or maybe I just guessed and got lucky, I don't know, but for some reason... Okay, yeah, I can definitely see that dripping out. So yeah, that's probably my medicine of life there behind that block. I can see that yellow thing oozing out. But, okay, I don't know how to get it. Maybe a keyblade? I don't know. Oh, come on, get up there. Oh, hey, I'm dodging the lightning. That's pretty cool. So, maybe it's both. In fact, I bet that's it. So I need to do something with the invisible enemies to probably clear that block and get the medicine of life. That's my guess. So, okay, yeah, type stuff in to cast spells. Hopefully that was clued somewhere in-game, because that is, like, weirdly obscure if it isn't clued in-game somehow. And yeah, obscure to the point that I think it's weird that I thought of it, which makes me think that I might have, like, in my subconscious, like, I read something somewhere and forgot about it. Yeah. Because, yeah, I was looking up stuff online, but the only thing I looked up was the location of that elder, and I literally didn't see anything else in my last little excursion online to see what I could find out. So that's kind of a happy accident, I guess. And now I guess I hope that it's the same for the mantras. Okay, actually, there are more... Oh, I remember. There are more invisible enemies over on this screen. So if my time stop juice is full again... Okay, let's give this another shot. And yeah, I know that the katana works. Let's go here so that we have a sort of a large... Okay. How many of these things do we have to get, anyways? Like, I've been taking them... There we go! Oh, maybe I just had to kill them on this specific screen, then. That's, kind of dumb if that's the case, then. Maybe I didn't even need to use the time stop. Okay, I have a pretty good guess as to what that unlocked right there. So, yeah, if we just head down here, and I think we've got the medicine of life happening right now. There we are. Yeah, pouring out of a little statue there. So that's one thing out of the way. I mean, I don't know, is the mantra thing, like, an optional? Okay, that did something. That filled up my container. Okay. I don't know, I feel like I want to go and see if I can, like, find the last boss now. Like, I've met the 4 sages, and apparently doing so has opened up new paths in the Shrine of the Mother. I think I want to head back there just to see what I can do. I'm thinking maybe the mantra thing might be optional. I'm not sure. Like, I don't have the slightest idea. Or, okay, now that I know about the spellcasting shit, I have maybe a pretty good idea of what to do with those, but before any of... Or I guess I could do them both at once, actually, because, yeah, the first mantra was here. Oh, right, there was one other thing that I wanted to do that I forgot about. If we go re-equip our backside teleporting thing... Oh, right, I can't teleport out of this stupid area. Annoying. I mean, okay, that restriction made sense when we were in, like, you know, combat challenges and mini-boss rush, but... Yeah, once I've cleared the area, just let me teleport out. It's a nice bit of convenience. There's no reason to lock me in there now that everything's cleared. Anyways, I just like bitching about stuff in this game now because... Because there's been a lot to bitch about lately. Kind of disappointing. Things can still pick up in the end. Maybe we've got a fair bit to go. Although, to be honest, hopefully not. Kind of hoping to get to the end of this pretty soon. So, what was I doing? Shit. 5? Yes. And then, I still forget what I was doing, but I know it was here. Oh yes, there was another thing, and this is actually another thing I looked up online, like a long, long time ago, actually. I think it was at around the same time, actually, that I was looking up, the way forward in the Chamber of Birth. And yeah, while I was doing that, I was just sort of I figured since I was like kind of looking up stuff anyways, I'd look up the locations of some of the more useful looking MSX ROMs. Basically, I wanted the one for the improved mini map, and so I looked that up a long time ago, and yeah, back during the Chamber of Birth shenanigans, and I completely forgot about it because I was so excited to, you know, find the woman doll or the woman statue and get everything done that needed to be done with that. I completely forgot to come back and check out, yeah, this cartridge here that I found out about. Yeah, you can see just a tiny little blue thing there. It's barely even visible. Again, pretty glad I looked it up. I don't think I would have ever noticed that. No reason to ever really come back on this screen. And you grab that, and there's your Ruins RAM 16K, which gives you an improved map of some kind. Okay. Okay, actually, based on the locations on the map, I know that the green ones are doors to the other side, I'm pretty sure. Or maybe not, actually. There's not a door up there. I don't think it was a ladder. Or actually, yeah, if you equip both of these at once, I believe you get an even better map. I think it says that in the manual. Okay, so, yeah, green ones are probably doors, arrows are exits. The red and yellow, I'm not sure about, actually, so let's give those a look. And, okay, so one other thing yeah, it was basically while I was looking for hints as to where to go with the sages, I found not a specific like walkthrough thing or anything, but I found a vague hint on a forum discussing the game that and that was what reminded me of it, is that the improved map is very important to figuring out the mantras, is what I heard. So red is... Oh, right, another thing I've noticed is that these little compass thingies have started glowing ever since I beat, I think, the 7th boss or so. And there's a clue that I hadn't written down before that I picked up in my last sort of trek through the game off camera, which was... Where was that? The red glowing crosses are guides that connect the front and back. So I don't have the slightest idea what that means or what the usefulness of that is. But okay, so the red might be the crosses. Oh yeah, and then the yellow then would be the teleporters. So then if I... Okay, so let's teleport to Area 1. And... Okay, yeah, yellows are teleporter things. And okay, if that's a compass or a red cross, a red glowing cross to use their specific terminology, then yeah, the red mark will be, yeah, the crosses, which I'm pretty sure, because yeah, the one in this area was down in that pit. Kind of losing my voice a bit early this time. Well, I did do a lot of screaming yesterday during yeah, yesterday's play session, so that would make sense. So okay, yeah, this one here. Life-giving water. Nectar of the gods. Yeah, so... Okay, that's good to know. Anyway, so yeah, with that over with. So yeah, the first mantra is in this area anyways. And so we've got some clues as to where the mantras... Like, I don't know exactly where you need to type them is the thing. Maybe anywhere in the area, and this one... Okay, so the clue said the first mantra is in a corridor, the entrance to the corridor that continues forever. I had my pen in the way there. So that's actually this place right here where the tablet is. So yeah, if we have a look at that. Yeah, chant the name, blah blah blah, Marduk. So okay, if we go M-A-R-D-U-K, that might have been a bit fast. Because yeah, the birth one took a few times to take because I was typing it in too fast, I think. So if we go M-A-R-D-U-K. Nope. And this is kind of why I thought that the typing thing would be kind of bullshit if you had to figure it out on your own without any sort of explicit clue. Because it's, yeah, if you're just typing stuff in the wrong place, then it'll seem like it's not working. But then I'm getting no feedback is the thing. It's like, maybe it would be nice if it would give me like a little, you know, you screwed up little fanfare or like a burp burp sound effect or something like that to let me know that, you know, typing that in is significant, but this isn't the right place to do it. Whereas, yeah, if I... Or I guess, okay, maybe you only get one shot per screen, except I know that's not the case because I tried the birth one multiple times on one screen. And that was probably too fast again. So, okay. So yeah, fuck that. Let's just go to the, I guess I could try Marduk on, like, every screen between now and then. That would be kind of stupid, and then if I just sort of flail about randomly like that, then I'll just end up having to do that for, like, literally every screen in the entire game, because there's, yeah, one of these mantras for every area. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave this and check out the Shrine of the Mother again, just to see what I can find there. Maybe I'll be able to do something, like maybe get like a preview of the last boss or something before it kicks me out, or find out, or at least find out get a good idea of where I'm going and all that. I don't know, just have something to do. Because, yeah, this mantra thing is not happening. Or, okay, it might have some, on the other hand, it might have something also to do with the compasses. Maybe I need to be on the room with the red cross. That could be a thing. Although there is one on the front side and the back side. So yeah, basically, yeah, it's, and again, it's, this could be an interesting puzzle. Like, this would be the kind of thing that, like, back in the good old days when I was enjoying myself with this game, like, you know, back during the good old days of, like, yeah, the Confusion Gate puzzles and the Endless Corridor puzzles, and, you know, back when I was having a lot of fun figuring out the puzzles and stuff like that, when I was having a good time with the game and had a lot of faith in the designers' competence and their ability to, you know, craft good puzzles that were solvable eventually if I just apply, you know, my intellect and try to come up with a bunch of different ideas and try them all out. So yeah, it seems like this mantra thing would be the kind of thing that I would be, like, excited and intrigued to try and figure out back in those days, but now that we've gone through the bullshit with the weights and the weights to get the chain whip, which was a terrible puzzle, and knowing that they made the completely insolvable puzzle over in the Twin Labyrinths with the impossible block puzzle. It's kind of cute how they handled that in the remake, though. It actually, like, explicitly says, when you get to that screen in the remake, it says that this puzzle, or something like to the effect of, like, the fools who designed this puzzle created a puzzle that cannot be completed. The puzzle has been redone now, and go forward and solve the puzzle that could, before now, never be solved, or... They were a lot more concise and witty about it, but I can't remember exactly what they said. But yeah, basically that was sort of their cute way of saying that, yeah, we fucked it up last time, but we fixed it this time. Which is good. But, it doesn't really do a lot to instill confidence in me that this mantra thing won't end up being bullshit.